definitely going to be very advantageous for them, but they will have to look for that defending part. They definitely want to get that couple of rounds advantage before going into the second half, where they will have to defend that A and B sides. And Omen and Brim are the two players who will have to smoke those whole of their sides. Killjoy is common for both of these teams. Reyna is also common, but it's going to be Jet, Raze, and Phoenix to make the change.
Placing swarm grenade.
Going into that A side early into this round of pistol round, and crucial round for all of these teams, because you get the right economy after this round. That's it, where your journey to become the victor, become the winners starts right here. Winning this round is the priority for every team, every player. And Sage Wall coming from that mid, and this is what we are talking about. Mid area is a very crucial area. Reyna going into a 3 area. Avara using that grenade to get a kill, but Croc taking down A-Phrase early into this match. One player down for the defenders. They just escaping Crocs with the second kill of Avara. And SamSuperAmp taking down Crocs, a crucial player. PGP is still there. He was inside that smoke until and unless he gets mollied by Phoenix, and now he's down on 19 HP. SamSuperAmp still there with that ghost. One player advantage coming out for the attackers. Possible through that hole of their side, but PGP gets taken out by KP, and SamSuperAmp taking on KP. Moment is low on his health.
Enemy remaining.
Agent 002 ending the game with that 2 kills of Sam, as well as Agent 002. Great feat coming out from these two players. And first round victory goes in the favor of Team HotShot eSports. Going with that buy into this round, and Crocs with that Vandal buy in the second round. People don't even get to buy a Spectre or Stinger into the second round, and he has got a Vandal on his hand. And if he loses this round, it will be very unfortunate, I would say. Shorty stream चालू है? Stream. Okay. And you can see Nora coming out, but a B push coming out from these players, and possible lane on PGP. Agent ending the game of another Agent, and these numbers are just going to be roaming around that game, and Agent is still there. Gets sprayed and is just escapes through that smoke with that 3 HP.
Spike planted.
Going to get heal from that Sage. He's definitely running for that healing path. He knows that 3 HP is not enough even to take down the turret of Killjoy. In his face, gets a headshot, but it's not enough to take down Crocs, and Crocs gets taken on by Avara with that classic. Classic is running, and Avara is running low on his health. Roman is also running. KP taking down Avara, and SamSuperAmp taking down KP. Possible still inside the side with that 1 kill. Definitely going for another kill. Sam is still there and gets taken on by Brown Munda. Taken on victory coming out for the attackers this time.
Here.
Sentry.
Suddenly, now both of these teams have that economy to go for a full buy. This round will be worth watching because the defenders are going for that hard buy. It's a very crucial round. If they lose this round, they won't have economy, and Crocs again going to push through that A3 area. Might be able to take down one with him. A-Phrase is there. Goes with that blind, and gets taken on by Crocs with that shot. Crocs is now overhealed on his full health. Possible enters into that side with that Spectre. And gets taken on by Avara with that Vandal. Avara is running low on his health and gets required heal at the right moment. Agent 007 ending that turret.
Planted.
One player lost for each of these teams. Definitely going for that. And Avara with that spray. No good. Gets blinded by the Phoenix. KB going for that back. Oh no, he's going for that injury part. And SamSuperAmp taking down Crocs. It is there. Takes down PGP. And SamSuperAmp taking down Agent. And KP with that tap. Takes down SamSuperAmp. Avara is still there. And here comes the from the Grim.
Remaining.
Takes Agent 007 down with him. Brown Monday is still there. He is also low on his health. All of these players are actually low on his health, and save coming out from Avara because he knows the value of economy, he knows the value of the budget in this round. Third round victory for the attackers. And it is a very, very tight combat coming out between SamSuperAmp versus Crocs because Crocs has been demolishing from the attacker side, but Sam is ending the streak of Crocs from the last couple of rounds. Technical issue from one of these players, and you can see Oman has been quite AFK. He's not moving, he's not giving away his position even to his teammates right now, but we want him to get back into this game and help his teammates to get that first round victory, the first victory these defenders are looking at right now. Tight situation. Yes, he is back into this game. Timer has been set off. Now he has given his position to his teammates. Great feed coming out from Omen. Will be push we can expect from the attackers in this round. And Sam using that ball at the right moment. KP with that first kill takes down Avara. And they are going to go for that rotation towards that A side from that A3 area. It's a crucial area. You don't want to lose any of your sides to that area. That gives a direct advantage. And Crocs with that just great shot taking down Sam. And Ace Crate gets taken on KP. It was a Spectre versus Vandal. And Crocs with another kill. He has a classic on his hand, misses those shots. But Phoenix is there to recover him. And a flawless round coming out from the attackers in just a couple of seconds. Using his Vandal to take down Sam first. And then taking down Ace Crate, who was using Spectre. And it's a Spectre versus Vandal, and Vandal won that round. Four-round advantage, and this is what we were talking about. The three duelists coming for the attackers is definitely helping them to keep the lead, and they will definitely have a great time in their attacking part. But will they able to do the same, considering they don't have enough sentinels to cover their defending part into that A or B side? Crocs again going with that same strategy, enters into that A3 area. A3 is again there. He has got a weapon on his hand. Brown Money taking out PGP. CS2S gets damaged to that molly. Crocs gets taken out by Avara. PGP is back into this game as possible, taking on Agent 007, and Avara is still there. He is not going to let anyone get into that side properly. PGP taking on Agent with that Bucky. He's a great gun, especially when you hit it on the face of the enemy and possible. Nope. And one player is above possible. Ace is there with that headshot, takes one down. Getting in the air with that second shot hit. Ace with that two headshot, recovering the required round for his teammates with that two headshot from Sheriff. Sheriff is a deadly gun in any range. Even in the long range, it can damage you up to 145 HP. That is something you don't want to mess with. And this was a very, very close range. Especially those headshots, totally OP. And now defenders finally having the right economy to fight and face off the attackers. Will a push possibly coming out from the attackers? And it was the wrong strategy coming out from the Crocs to repeat the same thing and go and get a entrance into that site. This might be the time the defenders are going for a comeback into the game to equalize the score. And Brown Munda has an operator on his hand. He's definitely going for a mid-area peak. And he will not be alone. He will be supported by his teammates. Yes, he has an operator. Tries to get a shot, but no good. No player is there right now. Now Omen is into that mid-market area.
Still inside.
Ace is still going to get a required rotation into that side. And Ace plays with that blind. Takes the ultimate of Phoenix down with that one shot, but Crocs taking out Avara. Crocs getting taken on by Sam again. Possible covering up his teammate to get the spike planted. Yes, the spike has been planted and a 4v4 situation for all of this team. Agent 002 taking down Agent 007, but Sam finishing that Agent 2.
Initiated.
And ultimate has been just used. I killed and Ace is taking on Brown Munda, who had the operator, who had a deadly weapon, and if they win this round, they might be able to just recover that operator. There is one shot, Ace is missing that shot. May not be missing, and Ace is taking on the player. He is just behind him, might go for a knife. And KP is there.
One enemy remaining.
But is say out of the required seconds he needed, and Sam recovering that operator for his teammates. Otherwise, Ace Trace had KP under that heaven, but no good. He was able to damage,
Turret out.
still not enough to kill him. And how he missed him, that smoke was very good. But KP still was very late, considering he was the sole player and he had to look for the spike alone. He might have been able to do the recovery for his teammate, might have been able to win. Ace plays with that one shot, misses that first shot, goes with that blind. Gets that second shot again, missing that. The attackers have split it just into that side. Possible still at full health. Crocs still at that middle area because that's a crucial area. Ace is going into that heaven. Possible with that fake. And Agent 007 taking on Agent 002. Possible missing that shot by a few inches. Sorry, it's Ace is missing that possible shot by a few inches. And Crocs with that tap with that Phantom taking out Avara, but PGP taking on Brown Munda. And one play lost for the defenders. Crocs is still there. Omar is into that market. He's not going to get revealed. He's not going, and he goes for that fake teleport. Crocs heard him. And Possible is there. And takes down Agent 007 and is now 30 HP low. Sam is still there with that vandal on his hand. Might be able to take down, but Possible on his left takes him down. And PGP takes down, gets taken on the Crocs, and Ace plays with that Possible. And Operator. Ace is definitely going to save that Operator.
Planted.
And he has only gotten one kill right now. He has a Phantom on his hand. He's definitely going for that clutch alone. Crocs is there. Takes down Possible with that backstab. 3 kills coming out from the Crocs this time. Wrong decision coming out from Ace Craze to change that line of sight at the wrong moment.
Placing sentry. Placing swarm grenade. Placing alarm bot.
Regina is a very capable agent, and when you have an ultimate on his hand, you can definitely clutch a 1v5 situation. Even after being dubbed, he is a very deadly character and an agent, especially with their abilities of healing and getting invisible during that ult. Avara looking at the tree area. Crocs again going with a spread strategy to get an entry from the mid side. Possible taking out Sam early into this round. One play loss coming out from the defenders. And Crocs is there, gets taken down by Agent 007. Impossible getting an entry into the side, is vulnerable, but still takes down PGB somehow. After all of the things, and Possible using that ult, gets damaged, now he's down to 28 HP. The Agent 002 taking down Avara, and A-Space taking on one player, but it's taken down. AP takes on one player, and Agent 007 takes down Possible. Now it's down to KP and his teammate to do the required. Brown Monday is there, might be able to take down Omen. Yes, that's a 6th round victory coming out for the team HotShot eSports. And a 4-point victory also for them.
Turret out.
Placing swarm grenade.
Now the defenders are going for that half by or economy round into this a 9th round into this game. They will have to utilize this round to the fullest in order to get the required economy for the next round. And Croc gets damaged by Agent 007 with that Sheriff head body shot, and another body shot coming out from the Agent. And SamSuperAmp taking on Possible, one player loss coming out from them, and Avara taking on Agent with that cluster. Brown Munde is that operator, he's a deadly player, but KP getting entry into that side takes down 2 players, A-Space and Avara, but he's down to 2 HP right now. Not to mention that Reina is also on a very low HP, and PGB with that headshot takes down Crocs, and he is down on 22 HP and takes down KP who was on 2 HP. Now so the Brown Munde might be able to go for a save of that operator if possible, or might be able to go for that clutch with that operator. Anything is possible, and considering the economy his team has, he will definitely go for that save
Alarmbot out.
or save. He has the peak, he has
30
the ability
seconds
to use
left.
that operator. And the defenders are not rushing into that area.
10 seconds left.
No value of this round, they are not going to rush. Defenders are still holding their respective sides. BGP is going for that save into this round. Thrifty coming out for our defenders. Still they are 3 points behind, but it's a great round coming out from them. Both of these teams now have a full buy, and the one which wins this and Fox is there. And an early ultimate coming out from the brim, trying to clear out that market area, because that's a crucial area. You get to rotate up to your mines. And Avara with that grenade, no good, no place there. And they're definitely pushing to that mid area to get a control of that area. It's a crucial area. You don't want to lose your enemies right there. Crocs has a peek. That spray takes down Agent 002, but instead of that, he gets taken on by Crocs. Race sprays with that long spray. No good. Crocs might be able to get a rotation at this point. Considering possible into that side, Crocs taking on PGP again. Running low on his head, and Crocs taking on third player, SamSuperAmp. And A-Space taking on Possible, who was low on his head, and Possible taking down Agent 007. Now it's down to A-Space, who is on a Reina. And PJ missing that first shot and that second shot. And Possible taking down A-Space, ending this round to get a 4-round lead in this round, in this game. still the round the attackers have right now is definitely enough to keep them going into the next half as well. So the defenders are definitely desperate
Insight.
to get the last 2 rounds back, and Ace plays with that early spray takes down Brown Munda this time, and Cox with that spray gets taken on by Avara. Avara going back but gets taken on by Possible with that 2 kills of Ace plays and Avara, and gets taken on by SamSuperAmp. Down to 2 players, Phoenix and KP to recover that round for his team.
Joke's
Otherwise,
over.
it will be a
You're
4-4, and Agent 002 using that ult to clear that side for his team. Goes into that A3 area, gets taken out, but has the required information. Spike is being initiated.
planted.
Yes, it has been initiated.
Initiated.
And PGB using that ultimate for his advantage to get a recovery into this round. SamSuperAmp with that spray.
enemy remaining.
This is that shot because of that event. But yes, taking on KP, Agent was there. Agent 00 still waiting to get an entrance into that area using that molly
Engineers down.
and takes down PGP,
Nice
but gets
round.
taken on by Agent 002, and the molly was very late coming out from him
Last round
because of
in
the
the half.
ultimate used by Killjoy, and we might be able to see score of 5-7 considering the flow the defenders have, or
Placing sentry.
we might be able to see a score of 4-8
Thanks.
considering the gameplay the attackers have been showing right now. And it's a very desperate round because three duelists in that attacking is a very good strategy,
out of
but
my
in
way.
defending it is not as much good as having 3 sentinels in that defending part. And Possible with that early ultimate getting an entry into that mid market on his own, but now his teammates are definitely there to support him. Agent 002 going with that smokes into that B entrance, and Agent 02 taking 1 down, 2 the players down with him, and that SamSuperAmp coming for that 3rd player. Great feat coming out from him, and the ult has been wasted. Possible has been taken out of this
Player
game,
standing.
and Brown Munda taking down Ace Craze, who was going for that backstab, and he's still there. And with that another kill, Brown Munda is on fire right now with a 2 headshot. Might be able to take down the rest 2 players on his own. He has an ultimate. He has the ability to get into that site. Really well too, and he goes
Initiated.
for that using that ultimate, and he might be able to clutch this whole situation for his team to get an 8-4 score. PGP is there.
Turret
He's
out.
definitely preventing him to get inside, and Brown Munda getting very low because of those abilities from PGP, and PGP takes him down at the right moment. 5-7 score coming out from the defenders, especially
Switching
PGP, who used the turret and current damaging Killjoy at the very maximum. Not to mention those bots and spawn grenades did the right thing at the right moment. Great strategy coming out for the PGP in order to get the right round for his team. And I can see Brown Munda just saying hug diya. Very common thing we see
Here.
in day-to-day life when people don't play well.
Turret
Out.
There.
Sides have been changed, and this is the time we see the games changing as well. He is Grace with his teammates, split it all across the map. Some going A, some going B, some going mid. Agent 002 with that tree area, trying to get a kill, falls back into that side. PGP taking that first kill of Croc. Ghost is a deadly weapon, especially in that long range. You get a headshot, you get a kill. Because at economy round, at this first pistol round, you don't have a steal if you buy a ghost. An agent gets damaged, but gets healed to the fullest. SamSuperAmp takes on Brown Munda. Possible is still there, gets damaged because of this grenade. Agent 007, with the help of his teammate Ace to Ace, takes down Agent 002. Rotation coming out from
Last
them. Possible
player
is there. Takes 1 down. Possible is the lone player remaining for his team. Takes 1 down, but gets taken on by Avara this time. And score has been 6-7. 1 round left for the attackers to equalize the score. Will the defenders be able to keep this up and take it into a 2-round victory, or will it be an equalized score? And that is what I was saying, guys. The 3 defenders in defending is not a good choice. And you have to win like 3 to 4 round advantage in the attacking part if you want to keep yourself up into the second half. And KP now has a Marshall. Marshall has been proved a deadly weapon. 2 players from the defenders have that Marshall with 101 body damage. The headshot, quick headshot kill from him. Crocs trying to get a kill from his face, and KP gets a kill on his face this time. Great usage of Marshall coming out from these players. SamSuperAmp is still there trying to get a peek and a kill. The recovery for his teammate Crocs. Gets damaged and gets killed by Avara, who is now into that A3 area. Falls back into that mid
Bomb
area.
buddy out.
And still no rush coming out from the attackers. They are taking this round slowly and steadily because they know the value of this round. You win this round, you have the economy, and you equalize the score. You lose this round, and KP gets spotted, but that scope of that Marshall is not wide range. So you got
30
a
seconds
compromise. And
left.
PGP taking down KB. SamSuperAmp is still there in front of Agent 002. And Possible taking on SamSuperAmp. Possible is now on 60 HP. PGP is on 30 HP. Not even 30, 24 HP.
One
and Agent
enemy
07
remaining.
is taken down too. And Brown Munda taking
10
out Agent
seconds left.
007. PGP sole player remaining. Get totally spotted by the Killjoy equipment. Plant is possible. Yes, plant has been completed, but gets taken down by Brown Munde because of the low HP. And now it says a 2-round advantage still in the favor of the defenders team HotShot eSports. And after the first kill where Ace Craze was taken down, I thought they lost this round for sure. And yes, they lost. So it's better not lose your duelist early into every of the round, because they are the ones to get you the required entry towards that site. And now an economic round coming out from the defenders. Not only that, they are going into that A site. Ace Race with that and gets taken down by Avara. Oh, sorry, gets taken on by Crocs, and Crocs has been taken on by Avara. Possible with that long range Spectre spray. Damages the player. Sam is still holding down that mid area to prevent the backstab, and rotation coming out from these players, I guess.
There.
Ah, yes, they are checking every corner. They don't want to get backstab and killed easily, especially with the knives, and we have been seeing a lot of knife kills in these scrims and tournaments. Getting killed from a knife is very, very humiliating for every player. The rotation comes from that spawn area. They're still not sure about entering into the B side or entering into that mid area. Agent 002 with that Spectre on his hand, definitely not going to allow them. And yes, they are going for that full B push. Gets spotted by that Killjoy turret.
30 seconds left.
Brown Munde is there alone. Will definitely try and uses that ability very, very early. And Avara taking on Brown Munde. PGP is still there. They are going to shut that door down. And suddenly the tides have been changed. Sam taking on KP and PGP taking on Agent 07. Possible is still there. And he's definitely going to protect
10 seconds
the
left.
time limit, but gets taken on by PGP because of that Vandal. Otherwise, Possible had a great chance of protecting the spike from being planted because the time was very, very less. But it was the player that gets taken down instead of the plant coming out. Still a 1-round lead in the favor of the attackers. Sorry, for the defenders, HotShot eSports. Comeback chance is possible for both for the attackers right now. Team SamSuperAmp. And Crocs with that spray in face-to-face, takes down A space. One player loss coming out very, very early into this round. And now it's very, very hard to get an entry into that side. And all of that mid area has been just created a place of commotion. And PGP taking down Crocs. And Agent 007 taking down Agent 00.
Box up.
Coming back.
The scores has been, the player base has been suddenly equalized by all of these players. 3v3 situation for both of these teams. Two players, one at the mid, and you can see Jet is there. Possible with that bulldog takes one down. PGP has been taken down. Possible knows that his spike has been dropped, not to run at a situation like this, but gets taken on by Avara. Unfortunately, KP holding down that side from that mid area, and possible rotation coming out from these players. Brown Munde is still there at that A3 area. With that spray, gets damaged heavily. And yes, he's being sprayed right now. All of these players are very low on their health. Except KP, who is full on his health. And KP with that headshot takes down Agent 007. And the spike is going to be planted.
Spike planted.
And Avara with that very early ultimate, trying to get the required kill, at least one kill. Yes, he uses that but misses that shot.
One enemy remaining.
And Avara with that spray to that box takes down Brown Munda. Now down to KP to do a recovery. He has the ability, he has everything he needs. And with that spray, takes down Avara, who has been running low on his health. Great feed coming on from the KP, especially with that partial shot at his mid-market. That headshot was truly worth watching, and still the lead is in the favor of the defenders. 2-round lead. The attackers are very desperate to get back into this game and do a comeback. But still, a couple of players like Possible, KP and Crocs, these three players are definitely making the most change from their teams. On the other hand, SamSuperAmp, the battle stage we are seeing right here, definitely doing his best go against the duelists like Possible and Crocs. He's definitely doing his best, and ace phase with that blind, trying to get an entry to the site. Agent 002 is still hiding into that area, trying to wait for the enemy to enter. He has been blinded. Yes, there was no entry. And they are going for that rotation with SamSuperAmp still holding down that area to prevent any kind of backstab. Possible rotating towards that B side. And that grenade goes over that wall, but not into that area. And Brown Munde, as a Vandal, has the required peak. No good. They're rotating towards that B side. Ace is holding now that mid area on his own. He might be able to get an entrance from that mid market. Jam has a revival for his teammates, so it's a good strategy to rush into that mid market. Ace is there, might be able to take down one, but misses that. But still takes down Brown Munda. And now he has been overhealed.
30 seconds
133
left.
HP, and he's holding down that area. He knows that enemy is there. He hears the footsteps. And Ace face with that spray, misses those shots, but still manages to get the kill. And Brim using his ultimate at the mid market. Possible with that kill, with that 2 kills coming out from the
remaining.
And KP with that 3rd kill. Both have just been killed, and KP is the sole player remaining. Might be able to close this position again. But Avara this time just getting the required thing for his team. Still 1 round point advantage for the defenders, but you never know what can happen in this game. Avara was on that 11 HP, might have been taken down by KP, but KP missing all those shots. Totally unfortunate. And the round goes into the favors of Team SamSuperAmp. Prox is now handled with that Vandal is going, and Possible using that early ultimate to scout at that A area. And Prox is there taking down Ace Trace again. And another kill coming out from Prox. He has already taken down 2 players, 2 crucial players. He's ready for one more. Yes, he has taken on one more. 3 kills coming out from him. And he just use his ability at the right moment, and no one possible than having any draft.
One
And
enemy
Agent
remaining.
Crocs with that 4 kills. Crocs with that ace coming out from him without using his ultimate. Great feed coming out from him right now. And this round totally goes for him. Complete domination coming out from players like this is what makes this game more nastier, more adventurous, and more dominating and worth watching.
Placing sentry.
And in the battle between Ace Phase and Crocs, Crocs is definitely reigning by a lot of margin. And in the face of Crocs, who is Reina, we are seeing SamSuperAmp, but still he was also taken down in the last round. And a full push coming out from all of these attackers into that A side. Agent 007 making sure nobody enters that side easily. It's possible with that 2 kills already on his hand. Avara taking on possible. And SamSuperAmp takes reviving Ace Phase at the right moment. Avara going for that plant. Defender kills your PGP taking. And Avara taking on another player. And he is going to destroy that lockdown on his own. Crocs is still there into that area. He has the and Crocs with another kill of Avara. Here comes the defusal from KP. And Crocs gets taken down, but the spike has been defused. And KP taking down Agent 007 to eliminate him into this round. 3-round advantage coming out from them. Possible with that 2 early kills. Was a great feat coming out from him. And one more round and the defenders will definitely be going into
Placing
that
sentry.
final match point.
Launching smoke.
They're going for a full B push. A hasn't been successful for the and Crocs gets taken down early into this round. SamSuperAmp is the one who has been finishing him and possible with another kill. Sam is still there running low on his health. Avara taking down possible. 2-player loss for the defenders, but still they have the ability to do the recovery. Team beacon used by the Brim. Rotation coming out from the attackers into this match, but still Raze is there Avara is there trying to get any kind of backstab or prevent backstab or create noise so that the enemy doesn't rotate. But will this work? Avara not totally giving away his position right now, and all of his teammates have rotated successfully towards that attacker side spawn, but now they have to move towards that, and Avara gets taken down by Brown Munda, who was also holding down that B side.
Cover going out.
30 seconds left.
For all of these players. A very desperate situation. KP is alone at that A side. He has everything he needs
Molly.
to win this round, but gets taken down by Agent 007, but his molly did his work. A revenge coming out from him. PGP has been down to 3 HP right now.
Enemy remaining.
And
10
gets
seconds
taken down
left.
by
Player
Agent
standing.
002
Spike
because of
down
that
A.
molly from that
have the
Phoenix.
spike.
And Sam is going for that plant. He has the time. It's a 1v1 situation possible. Brown Munda is
planted.
there. Sam is there, might be able to take him down. And Brown Munda with that headshot, with that 2 HP clutch coming out from him. Great feat coming out from Brown Munda, and the score has just been created to 8-12 with defenders going
Defuse the spike.
into that
Careful.
match point.
Watching this. Here. Oh, no, you don't deserve.
Brown Munda with that lucky shot, lucky last headshot. 2 HP was totally
Match
worth
point.
watching. And it was Brim versus Agent 007. While Brim taking down him with this molly and getting him taken down by his sheer skills. On the other hand, it was a very wrong decision of PGP to go into that planting position early because he was on his 3 HP and Phoenix used his early molly at the right moment. Full A push coming out from these players. Crocs has an operator and he is peeking out that mid area. He's not going to let anyone enter. He is crazy with that bulldog. He's a deadly player. Crocs is definitely not going to allow anyone enter to that mid tree area. Agent 007 gets damaged and gets taken down by Avara. One player lost coming out from the defenders. They still have a chance. And Ace with that blind. SamSuperAmp taking down possible. And here comes the ultimate from the Brim. Trying to get a damage from each player. But Crocs taking down Avara while Avara taking down KT. Chains coming out from these players.
Spike planted.
Current goes down. SamSuperAmp holding down that area, looking at any kind of backstab that may be occurring right now. And Crocs taking on Agent 007 by replacing his weapon with a Phantom.
Standing.
And he takes on Sam, but gets taken on by Ace Phase. And now the score has been 9-12. A comeback is still possible for the attackers right now, Team HotShot eSports. But Team HotShot eSports is definitely at the match point. And one round loss for Team SamSuperAmp will definitely end this match.
Placing sentry.
Very hard buy or economic round coming out for this defenders into this round. Full B push is coming out from the attackers. Ace is trying to get an early frag in this round, and he gets one. Yes, he gets one. Brown Munda is out of this game. The side B has been just made clear, and Avara using that ult to clear out that area, but no one is on that area, so he's definitely going to use it randomly. Yes, he does. Attacker killer using that ultimate to scout out the area, to use it to detain any enemies, but no good. He stays with that Sheriff. Possible is still there with that sector on his hand. He uses his ult at this moment.
Still inside.
And Avara Possible taking out Agent 007. He still has his ult right now. And his sights have been suddenly changed. And Ace Phase with that third kill on his hand. Possible taking on PGB with his ult. Has gone to Possible, and Possible gets taken on by Ace Phase. A wonderful round coming out from the Ace Phase with that 4 kills onto his hand. 10-12 score. Victory for Team SamSuperAmp is possible. But if I say honestly, then possible is with the Team HotShot eSports. So, very tough decision.
Out.
Sam and Avara with the 20 kills. Crocs and Possible with the 24 and 28 kills. They are definitely dominating from their teams. Again, a B push coming out from these attackers. Not rushing and going into that game, into that area very, very slowly. Possible is inside that boathouse. Ace Phase is there. Brown Munda is there with that finger on his hand.
Bomb grenade out. Bomb grenade out.
Brown Munda using that ability is very, very early into this round. Patient coming out from these players. Yes, it's possible. Yes, it is being done. Possible with that double of draft, trying to get a required information.
No charges left.
I think he does. He knows that they are going for a rotation. Crocs is still into that area without the consent of anyone from the attackers, I would say. And Avara with that spray takes KP down unexpectedly. And they still have a chance to rotate towards that A and B side. And Avara with that another kill of Agent 002, but gets taken out by Possible. PGP is there. SamSuperAmp taking out Possible. SamSuperAmp is really doing very, very great right now with that Sage. And defender Brown Munda using that ultimate.
Player standing.
But Ace Phase cancelling it, and Agent 007 taking down Crocs into this round. And guys, this game has suddenly become very, very exciting with Team SamSuperAmp suddenly getting back into this game with that last 3 consecutive rounds. Now it's a do or die round for both of them, because one round, if the attackers win, then they will be going into the overtime. If the defenders win just one round, they will be winning this match. And overtime doesn't mean you will win. Overtime doesn't mean that the enemies will. So very tough time, and attackers have suddenly splitted, trying to get any clearance from any area. Crocs is just under that A heaven. He's definitely not going to give away his position, but A tree push coming out for the attackers. A space is there. Avara is also there. Possible under that boathouse. No footsteps given from each of these players, and A space with that shot takes down KP. PGP taking down Agent 002. Crocs is under that side. No one knows that. And he might be able to take down a couple of players. And yes, he takes down SamSuperAmp early into this round, but gets taken down by Agent 007. Possible is there with the Spectre in that defender spawn area. And Avara taking him down. There is another player, last player remaining, and attacker killjoy using that ultimate to prevent defender killjoy from entering the side. 1v4 situation, and Brown Monday with that spray from that vandal takes down Avara.
The hunt begins.
Ultimate used by A-Space. And Agent 007 finishing this round 12-12 score. Great comeback for Team
Switching
SamSuperAmp.
sides. Overtime.
And we are going into this overtime, guys. And in overtime, you got to win at least 2 rounds consecutively if you want to win this match. And possible going with that motivational kind of stuff for his enemies. Situation has suddenly been changed from easy for team HotShot eSports to very desperate situation for them. And in these overtimes, you have that full buy in your hand. You have everything you need. The only thing you need is the support and the skills to win this round. And they are going for a full mid push. Is now going again with his repeated strategies of going and entering the mid area, and possible gets taken out by SamSuper and that tap. And Agent 007 escapes with that 8 HP, but he has nowhere to go. He has nowhere he can heal himself. Cross again with that full power. 1 player lost for the attackers. Avara is there in that mid tree area. He might face Crocs. Yes, he faces Crocs. And this time Ace Crest is under at A heaven. Rotation coming out from the attackers. They were at the B mid, and now they are coming at mid to A.
There.
Avara is still there. PGP is also looking out for that mid area, not to let anyone enter. And yes, A-Space takes down 1. Avara taking on Crocs this time. And SamSuperAmp gets taken down by Brown Munda. And A-Space with that spray takes another player, KP down with him. And PGP finishing this round by taking down Brown Munda. And suddenly,
Switching sides.
Team SamSuperAmp has a chance at winning this game. They are first time into the match point in this match. And SamSuperAmp with a 22 kills and 16 assists from his side. He is one of the best battle stage we have seen right now in all of the scrims. But the other team...
Let's fly.
But the other team has possible, which can make the situation for other teams to win totally impossible, and he goes for an early scouting information with a single up draft. Crocs going for a backstab. Might take down Avara. Avara is there. Yes, he might be able to take down 1. And Avara taking down Crocs. 1 player loss. A great loss coming out for the defenders. And Ace Craze taking down KP. 3v5 situation coming out for Team HotShot eSports. They are definitely rotating towards that A side through that mid-tree area. They is using that slow orb to prevent and delay that entrance. Yes, they have entered that side successfully. Agent 002 is there. But no ult for either of these players, and this will hurt them the most. Ace possible is there, which can make the things possible. Ace plays under that heaven, and Agent 007 spamming and taking on Agent 02. Avara taking on Brown Moon, and Agent 007 finishing this round by taking on possible at the end of this match, and suddenly SamSuperAmp has won this game. So big shout out to them because they were totally
Good
being
game, Dragon.
dominated in
Nice
the
shot.
first half,
Nice
but
one.
a great comeback from them, and especially going into that overtime and winning those two first round.
Well played, well played.
Great feat coming out from them, and Crocs and Possible, great players. But on the other hand, the team for coming
Hello?
out for
Hello.
the team Sam Super and was very, very great. So,
Well
guys,
played,
this
man.
was for today, and we'll be back with another stream very, very soon. So, make sure you stay tuned onto that YouTube channel, and you also join the Discord channel to get a
आज
part
सामने ना मैं
of
से
that
मीट तो
scrims,
देखा
to
तो मेरा
get
क्या मन
and
हुआ
join
चलो
that
एएमएल भी
scrims
देख
and
के आता हूँ
tournaments
एंट्री
that
दिलाता
we
हूँ
will be
एएमपी
holding.
को
So, guys,
तो
that's
फिर
all for
मेरा सामने
today. Thank you. Stay tuned, and good night.
Nice.